MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the Washington Nationals and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Chicago Cubs.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Ooh, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
John Lester is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he loves his fastball, but he's got two of them. He's got the four-seamer and then that cutter. Just keeping hitters honest. He'll bust you in with the four-seamer, then he'll throw the cutter to keep you off balance. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often in this club.
Now at the plate, Trey Turner. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. Our Game 2 temperature similar to Game 1, 47 degrees at first pitch. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. Again, a 1-2. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. He'll try again, 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Drilled to the left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
Well, Matt, a leadoff hit in the first inning is always great, but what I liked about it was he saw a lot of pitches. So what's that mean? That means your 3, 4 guys are seeing the breaking ball, they're seeing the fastball, the velocity, they can time it, and now you're setting everybody up like almost they had the at-bat with you, and now they hop in the plate ready to go.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second for the steal, but it didn't work out.
Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Great execution. You hit it where it's thrown, right? That ball's thrown right up the middle. He hit it right back up the middle. A lot of hits in the middle.
Bryce Harper.
Standing in, Bryce Harper. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Runner at first here, one man out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. And the last three hitters have reached base safely here. You have to wonder whether he's going to be able to settle down here before it's too late. Into the box, Daniel Murphy. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Baez has a read on it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. That's right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So one run here on 3 hits, no errors, and one man left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Nationals 1. The Cubs coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, you realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Steven Strasburg will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so. All right, here's how the Nats line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at the catcher, Matt Wieters. The biggest compliment I ever heard from Matt Wieters, nobody catches a throw from the outfield and tags a runner better than him. He'll take a shot, too. He also calls a pretty good game.
Into the box, Javier Baez. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Ready to deliver the 1-2. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Murphy backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting second, third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Matt, Woody usually calls a pretty nice game back there, although consistency has been an issue brought up with him in the past. We'll see if it comes into play.
And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
You throw a ball down the middle, you better start ducking right when you release it. He took it right back at him. Hit it where it's thrown.
Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, just a 3 for 13 batting line. He's taken him deep once. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, now he's falling behind 3-1, and all the pitches have been down. He's trying to get that double play ball, but the strategy has to change now. Now he's got to throw a strike.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. One there, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Batting fifth, left fielder.
So striding in, Kyle Schwarber, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Strasburg on 1-1. And this is fouled at the plate.
It's a big at bat right here, man. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run the scoring position, but the good pitchers get stronger the deeper they go in the game.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Stepping in now, Ben Zobrist. That's lined into right center for a base hit, and maybe more as it'll scoot all the way out toward the ivy. 2-run score. In to score is the runner from first. It's now 3-1.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Standing in now, Wilson Contreras. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second, and it's a 4-1 game. Ready now, Addison Russell, who represents the 8th man to bat here in the first with 4 runs already on the board. Strasburg comes set. Here's the 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. The set and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4.
Batting ninth, pitcher.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Into the box now, John Lester. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Obviously, this is a pitcher's nightmare, but it's a manager's nightmare, too. It's only the first inning, and your starter has already given up 4 hits. The last one, an absolute frozen rope. The last thing he wants to do is get someone out in the pen, but he might not have any other choice.
In now, Javier Baez. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So 4 score in the inning, but it could have been much, much worse as they wind up leaving the bases loaded. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. The Cubs lead this one 4-1. Here's Howie Kendrick. He'll get us started in the top of the second. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Baez has a beat on it. 1 down.
Batting 7th, first baseman Ryan
Here's
Zimmerman.
Ryan Zimmerman now. His past history against John Lester. He's gone just 2 for 13. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Baez moves over. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 8th.
And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Payoff pitch coming from Lester. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Digging in for his second at bat, Chris Bryant. He singled his last time up. Ready with the 1-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this inning starts with a solid base hit.
Well, here we are with the leadoff hit in the second, and the pitcher really struggled in the first inning. So you got to be a little bit concerned. The stuff just doesn't look like it's there today.
A runner at first with no outs here.
Ahoy.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 1-2. And another foul ball.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ends up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Another 1-2 delivery. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The right fielder, number 22.
Here's Jason Hayward now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
And a dive, but he's back in. And the pitch on 2-1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike two, says the third base umpire. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Down the first baseline. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. The relay. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
1-1. Here it comes. Pitch swung out and missed the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And he just misses with a curveball.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2 for right field, and way out of here. Look at this thing go. Into the bleachers and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Stepping in now, Ben Zobrist, pulled toward right center field. Harper on the run. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Steven Strasburg. 9-1-2 due up. 1-1. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Up next for the Nationals, shortstop, Trey Turner.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. A base hit in his first trip. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Now batting,
striding in once again, Adam Eaton. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So Bryce Harper will get a chance to hit here this inning following the base hit.
34. Bryce Harper.
Standing in now, Bryce Harper. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One left for Washington. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Contreras, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fly ball heading for the alley. Harper giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Digging hard. He's headed for third. And he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time.
To me, that was just way too big of a risk. If you're leading off an inning and you've already got 2 bases easily, pull up and pat yourself on the back. You're already into scoring position, but now they've got nothing to show for the leadoff extra base hit.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Blake Trinan is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Blake Trinan.
Into the box, John Lester. Now a ball sprayed foul into the seats near third. Runners on first with 1 down. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. The second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. We'll move ahead to the 4th inning now in game 2. Cubs lead it 6-1. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He hit a sac fly earlier. Pitch on the way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a bouncing ball, foul.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Swing and a little blooper to center. Russell onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
In now, Anthony Rendon. He grounds it sharply to third. Bryant's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Howie Kendrick.
Here's Howie Kendrick. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And this will be fouled away. Again, a 1-2. And Kendrick gets the hands through quickly there, but a little too quickly as this will find the seats. Foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hard hit ball to second, and that is through into right field for a single.
That was really special. You know, he was down the count, and he just said, I got to battle. He battled it through and got rewarded with a base hit the other way.
Zimmerman.
Stepping in now, Ryan Zimmerman. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nationals leave 1. They trail 6-1. Ready once again, Javier Baez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
First baseman number 44.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Hit sharply toward the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
Great recognition. He's looking for a ball up. The breaking ball hung, and he stayed with it. When they're up high, let it fly. When they start out low, you got to let it go.
Standing in now, Jason Hayward. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Here's the 2-2. Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. 7 runs, 9 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Right side. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
In now, Ben Zobrist. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 2-1. Here's Lester's offering. Hit out toward second. Zobrist has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting,
Clint Robinson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 25, Clint Robinson.
And And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And they can't run it down. Here's another 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Another 1-2 delivery. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nationals gone in order. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Brendan Kinsler gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Eaton is there, and he has it for the first out.
Up next for the Cubs.
Ready for another shot now. Addison Russell. Couple of walks for him thus far. Here's the 3-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here's the pitch. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Striding in, John Lester. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up.
Center fielder.
Here's Javier Baez. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. And that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. In now is Adam Eaton. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled back. The 2-2 one more time. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Popped high in the air. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 34. Bryce.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bryce Harper. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Now another 1-2. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for Washington, second baseman.
Striding in once again, Daniel Murphy. He hit a sac fly earlier. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here's Lester now on 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Therefore it is Russell, and Addison makes the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Sammy Solis gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Digging in once again, Chris Bryant. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Fielder number 22.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, he just stayed with that and just kind of flipped it out there. Nasty pitch, but he stayed on it and got just enough to get the hit.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Cubs are down quietly, and it remains an 8-1 ball game.